What's up guys, it's Mike for SimRacing604, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the spark effect in Assetto Corsa. So, as some of you who may have seen my recent videos have noted, you can actually add the sparks when your car bottoms out now to Assetto Corsa, which I think is pretty cool, but there's almost no doubt whatsoever that the effect is sort of overdone. If you saw my RSR on Nordschleife video, it's pretty dramatic, so I just wanted to let you guys know that you can make some adjustments and build the sparks to sort of fit your preferences. So first of all, if you don't have any sparks, I am running Sol version 1.1.1, as well as the custom shaders patch version 1.25 preview 74. Now the most recent stable version is this preview 49. But if you run the 74, you will absolutely have sparks. I know a lot of you were saying, I can't find the sparks, how do you turn it on? Well, it's on automatically through preview 74. So on the default settings, it's pretty dramatic. So let's jump out there to Nordschleife with this Formula Hybrid 2019, and you'll see what I mean. I'm going to try and keep it, use the same piece of footage every time as we make adjustments, and you'll see what a difference it can make. Nothing better on a YouTube video than a load screen, of course. Alright, so about a minute in, this is default settings. Yeah, you could safely call that over the top. So we want to do something about that. Let's get out of here. So what you can actually do, if you go into the Windows Explorer and go into your Steam library, Steam Apps, Common, Assetto Corsa, and then go to Extension, and then go to Config. About 2/3 of the way down, you will see Particles FX.ini. Do me a favor and pull a backup of this, right-click, copy, and send it to somewhere in a backup folder, because just in case you mess things up and want to revert, it should be easy. Alright, so once you've done that and you open up the file, I've already got mine open, you will see this, and you don't need to know what all of those things do. The most notable change to the sparks is this up here. So you'll see, if you scroll down a few paragraphs, you'll see maximum amount of particles, and currently it's set, or by default it's set to 10,000 and 100,000. I go ahead and drop that to 1,000 and 5,000. So just do a little save here, and let's go back into Assetto Corsa, jump into the same footage there, and we should see things toned down quite a lot. So anyway, how about that weather, hey? Sure is interesting. Yeah, weather's good, yep. Alright. So here we go. So you can see, greatly reduced. That's a lot more, I would think, realistic. So let's go back into the effects file. Now, I saved my backup. Where is it? So this is the original parameters. So as you can see, 10,000 and 100,000. I've changed mine, as you just saw, to 1,000 and 5,000. If what you saw was still too much, you can go ahead and dial that back even more. But something else you can change, I changed my fading base. So you see fading base 0.8, whereas, fading base is by default 0.2. So it just makes it a little brighter for a little bit longer, I find, and looks a little bit more realistic. And then I also changed the lifespan base, so 1.5. I don't know if that's a measurement in seconds or what, but by default it is 0.2, and I changed it to 1.5, and it just gives it that sort of, hanging in the air effect for those sparks. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's gonna just about do it, guys. So most notably, this up here, if you're finding sparks are over the top, and I would agree that they are pretty much completely over the top by default, go ahead and bump those numbers down, and it should be more realistic. You can play around with it. Let's just, for the sake of, let's go ahead and dial this down to 100. And I don't know if you need to adjust this at all, but let's do that. File save. And one last go here. My guess is that it will be barely noticeable. It'll be 10% of what we were just seeing. Pop quiz, what's that car? It is the Race Sim Studio Shadow, based off the Celine GT1. Alright, here we go. Almost there. Here we go. Yeah, very toned down. Very toned down. So maybe that's more to your liking. Whatever it is, guys, play around with it. Find a setting that works for you. You can mess around with the fade. You can mess around with the lifespan of the sparks. Alright, guys, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.